Hello and welcome to Connie-Rae's Craft Room. Today is the 4th of January and well actually it's almost midnight, 21, 22, nearly midnight, and I'm still up trying to bring you my exciting presentation for our new celebration and mini catalogue launch, which is tomorrow. So I wanted to create something for you so that you could go ahead and go in and have a look. If you haven't got a catalogue, you will be able to download the PDF tomorrow on the website, and I will put a link down the bottom with all of my usual links to all the products. So that will aid you in getting hold of these gorgeous products that are available as of tomorrow. Yes. So I wanted to show you, I went to, what I did is I went to the launch of the backstage, which was the first time we've had backstage since COVID. So it was really exciting. And you went into Darling Harbour, and of course you pay a fee to attend, but in return you get all of these gorgeous products in price patrol and things like that. So it's really, really exciting, and it's lots of fun, and it was such a good creative day. I haven't had a creative day for quite some time, so I really needed it, and I totally enjoyed it. Now, I am going to be using, oh, that's sliding everywhere. I'm going to be using these gorgeous papers. These were in this celebration catalogue. Oh, and by the time I get this uploaded, it will be. I will be able to show you. So it's available as of tomorrow, actually in a few hours. So these are the free products that you can get. Now I'm using the free here. This is the paper that is free with any $90 purchase. And of course there's little examples in here too that are really easy to follow. And if you want some more examples, I can actually forward them to you and how they put them together or how they've constructed them. So I can provide those to you if you're really interested as well. But these items, this one is free, and it's a 12 by 12 dainty flowers. So you can get this as of tomorrow with any qualifying order. And you get 2 of each sheet. Oh, don't know what I've done with that other sheet, but anyway, you get 2 of these sheets. Gorgeous, gorgeous, dainty flowers, as they suggest. Oh, I've mixed them all up. Yeah, I have mixed them up because I was looking for something before. But yes, still just as gorgeous. And I'm not a big paper DSP user because I stamp more than I do anything else. So for me, I've just found this so pretty. And there's another way that what I've done in this example that I'm going to show you on how to make. I'll show you a way to enhance the flowers a little bit more. So get that out of the way. And this is a product that I went in and purchased, and oh my gosh, these are beautiful. This is, what are they called? The metallic. Let me have a look at my label. Of course I've lost my label. Oh, here we go. Yes, no, that's not it. Okay, I'll include the link down below, but they are metallic and they are just so pretty. Beautiful, right? So, and you get 2 of each sheet. You get the blue and the orange, the Crouge on Crage, I think they call it. And I've used it to cut out my little, I'll get these out of the way because they're reflecting quite a lot. Okay, I've used them to create my little butterflies on this card that I've made, which I'm going to show you how to do. And it's so pretty. Aren't they beautiful butterflies? It's so, and the paper is so elegant and soft, it makes perfect butterfly wings. So that's the design. Now, in the reflection, you can probably see that on the designer series paper here, you can see a little bit of a glossy accent around here on all of the little flowers and some of the greenery on both of the cards. Now, what that is glossy accents. I use this, love it. I've got 2 bottles of each. 2 bottles of each because I want to show you the other product that you can use with if you haven't got this one. Glossy Accents is easily available on eBay or any of your crafting supply stores other than Stampin'Up. Stampin'Up don't carry this one. Stampin'Up did have shimmery crystal effects. They don't carry it anymore, but if you've got some, and it was one of your popular, or one of your item likes, you can use this as well. So either one is going to work well. This one you can get on eBay or any of your craft supply places that you normally get other things that aren't Stampin' Up. So you can use that. It does the same thing. What it does is it gives you a lovely glossy accent to your flowers, as well as making it more like a 3D item. So it really makes your card stand up. I'll show you, let me see, here's one with and one without. So this one hasn't got any. So, and it's still pretty in its own right, but this one has got the gloss on it. Look, let me see if I can get it onto the angle. There we go. And as you can see, it just makes it so much prettier. So if you can get some of that glossy accent, it's going to make your cards or your designs look absolutely fabulous. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you how to make these using the products that will be linked down the bottom. So don't panic if you haven't got anything. You will be able to obtain the information. All right, so we're going to need 2 card bases. Now with my card bases, I do something a little bit different. The standard card size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So what that means is you've got 4 1/4 by 11. So you're, let me get that in focus. So by 11 is the length of the cardstock, and it is the width of the cardstock is 4 1/4, and then you're scoring it at 5 1/2. So that gives you those card bases, right? So what I do, I just do a little bit differently. I still take one piece of cardstock, and out of that one piece of cardstock, I use the same principle, which is 11 in length, but I score it at 4 7/8. I had to think then. Yes, 4 7/8, because that gives me 2 pieces of cardstock. Sorry, 2 cards out of 1. So there we go. If you wanted to do that option, you can. So I like to get as many cards out of one piece of cardstock as I can. Who doesn't, right? So that's what I like to do. Not much of a difference in size, and you cannot really tell at all. So I have already cut out my little butterflies. Oh, getting out of focus here. My little butterflies. And I've already cut my cardstock, my base cardstock. So I've got my card. And then on the back of one piece of black cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4, which goes on the back there. And then 3 3/4 by 5, which is that base there. Using that one, and I think I put my base away that I was going to use for this one. Where is it? Is that it? Yep, that looks like it. All right, so let me get these in so you can see these. Now this was a 12 by 12, 2 pieces of 12 by 12 with these designs on. And what those designs came as, because I cut them all up. So what I'll show you is you get 1, 2, 3, and then you get 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Okay, so 2 pieces will give you twice this amount in this format. And then what you do is you get this, and it butts up like that. Okay, so what I did was I cut it up, obviously, to make my cards. Let me see if I can get that in line for you so you can see. Oh, almost. So you get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cards out of one piece of 12 by 12, which is free within a qualifying purchase. Right. So you can get 16 cards out of the 2, like these ones. So that's kind of pretty impressive for a couple of pieces of cardstock and some paper, and the free paper at that. So what you need to do is you get your 12 by 12, you cut it at 5 down on this side, and then you cut the other side at 5 inches on this side, which will give you your pieces of these. So you take them aside once they're cut, and they've then, after the 12, after they've cut on the 12, they're then cut on the 4, so 4 inches. And then you cut these ones at 6. So it's pretty straightforward. Maybe I should explain that again. Did I explain that really well? Let me try again. Okay, maybe I didn't. It's kind of confusing, I know. So let's just try it one more time. Oh, they're not all the right size, but don't worry. They're still. So you get these. This is what your 12 by 12 looks like when you get it. So I probably need to just be a little bit more accurate with my explanation so it's not too confusing. All right, so this is your average 12 by 12. This is what it looks like. You get 6 of those and 2 of those. So at 5 inches, you're going to cut down this side, move it out of the way. Then you're going to turn it around if you like, and then cut 5 inches at the 5 inch mark on this side. So then you're going to end up with these, which is going to be 1. Then you turn it around and you cut it at 4 inches for each of them. 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches and 4 inches, and that will give you your oval card bases. And then these are cut at the 6-inch mark, which give you 4 little ones that look like that. So you can get 16 cards altogether, which you can't complain about really, huh? So that's how you cut that. Now I've already gone ahead and obviously used my glossy accent. I'm just going to rub off the pencil mark there in terms of my instructions on which way to cut it. There we go. Alright, so that's how you cut that up and make 16 cards out of it. So it's not too difficult, and hopefully that instruction was clear enough. So you've got your card bases, you've got your cardstock, and you've got your little bits. So I'll just get them out of the way. I've already, oh yes, I want to explain how to use this. So when you're using this, you just go around and it doesn't come through on the back. There's no problem with that on the back. If you put it on, it's still going to give you the 3D glossy accent effect. Absolutely beautiful. Don't overload the picture or the icon. Don't overdo it, because if you do, it will seep into the back. But once it's dry, there's no seeping at all. Okay, so with this, you just apply it and leave it for a few hours, I would say. It's currently summer here in Australia, so you would leave it to dry. It'll be dry in a few hours. Do not use your heat gun or your embossing tool to do it, because your heat gun will not set this. It will ruin it. It's not something you can dry or set other than just naturally. So if it's winter, you need to probably give it a bit more time. So if it was me and I already had this idea in my head and this is what I was going to actually utilize and that's how I was going to do it, I would probably, if I was making a lot, I'd probably do them all the day before and let them sit and dry. But because it's summer here, they dry a lot quicker. So that's just a little rundown on that. It's the same with the shimmery effects, absolutely the same. Now, what else was I going to do? All right, so we've got cardstock, got all that, got the papers. All right, so the next thing is we are going to be using, get that out of the way, this one. Okay, so this is Butterfly Brilliance. It's in the annual catalogue and it's still available, along with its dies, which are called Brilliant Wings. So obviously you've still got all of it, that it's still available. So I used this size. Now if you go through, you will see the size that I've used. There's obviously lots of sizes in here that you use for your butterflies, but it's obvious which one I have used. But you know what, you can use whatever size butterfly you want, really, it doesn't matter. So I've used that butterfly and I've cut out these beautiful wings using that metallic paper with this die. So that's pretty easy, right? Very pretty. I can't believe how pretty they are. Okay, and so the next thing that you need to do is the other part of it comes with the dies is the template, this big template. And I needed to cut the base to hold my wings on, which are like this. So in cutting the base, I used this, let me see, I'll just point it out. There we go. I use this one here. So what you've got to do, the best thing to do is to cut. I need a piece of paper or a little piece of something, anything. Yeah, all right. All right. Cut a piece of paper, which is about 2 by 2, something like that. So you're not wasting it, and pop it into your machine like that. So you're really only going to be wasting and cutting away those extra bits rather than a whole sheet, because you're not going to use all these butterflies, but you just want to use this backing for the butterfly here. So just use a little piece of paper and run it through your machine and you'll end up with this cutout and not too much wastage. So that's just a little tip. But if you want to use it all, well, it's up to you. It's your design. You can do whatever you please. All right, so that's the Butterfly Brilliance and the dies that go with it, and they still are available in the annual catalogue. Don't know how much longer, hopefully. I love some of the products, but they do disappear. Okay, so my butterfly is explained. So I'm just going to glue my little butterflies down, and I am going to use my Pixter tool along with my tiny dimensionals and pop it on the back there. There we go. Once you've got the design, it's pretty straightforward in terms of application and how you do it. The hard part is coming up with the design, and I say that quite a lot because it is true. All right, so let's just pop him down so that he can have his wings readjusted. So hot today. There we go. It's not going the way I want. Let me try again. Okay, there we go. He's down. And this one. And he's down as well. Oh, not quite. Okay, there we go. So there's the little butterflies, they're done. Now I like to just curl the wings up a bit. This paper is really delicate, it's lovely. So you don't really want to do much more than just pinch the wings together. There we go. Oop. Trying to keep it in focus. There we go. So we've got our little butterflies ready. Now we're using, let me see, make sure we get my measurements right. Yep, so we've got our card bases. We're using this one, yes. And we're using this one, yes. Okay, so like I said, I've already gone in and done my glossy accents. So that's already done for us. So, well, for you, for me. In terms of this one, I'm probably going to use some Tombow because I need a bit of wiggle room to make sure I get this actually straight. So I'm going to use some Tombow to do this because I never get anything straight. Now I've trimmed this down to 3.5 by 4 7/8 this piece. So obviously you can trim it down whichever way you want. To whatever size you want. The original one is different to this one. So I just need a bit of wiggle room, making sure my little everything's straight. Ta-da! And this one I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to trim it off because it's just a little bit too long, but I do want to take it right to the edge. So I'm just going to do this. Whew, it's hot today, I'm telling you. All right, just to give it a bit of wiggle room and make sure I've got it even on each side. There we go. Oof, 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 oof. Yep, that looks pretty good. Oh, I put glue on the bottom there, which was really silly of me because it's now a bit, is it sticky? Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Oh, no, it is a bit sticky. Let me just grab my... I love how I put things away and I can never find them. Murphy's Law, right? I'm just going to use some alcohol on that one because everything will stick if I don't take it off. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to trim that off, that bottom piece, because I don't want it. It's too much on the end there. There we go. And I put the bloody glue down again, can you believe it? All good. All right, so get the glue out of the way. So this one obviously gets stuck on there, and this one obviously gets stuck on here. Now you can use dimensionals, or you can use, I wonder if I'll use dimensionals. I should be able to get it pretty well straight. Yeah, I think we'll use dimensionals just to give it some height. Let me see if I've got some dimensionals. Could you believe it? Couldn't find any. But I've got some. But I thought I had some open, but that's okay. I've often got a stack of these because it's just one of those things that you just keep hold of, right? Okay, so we will just pop them on the back. So obviously this black piece of cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4. In case you wanted to know, it's your basic mat. Just going to hold that there so I can get it right. Oh, it's going to drive me bonkers because I decided to use the... Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, lovely. Okay, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. So this mat, that's the size of this mat for this one. So I'm just going to use some dimensionals again. Dimensionals are good because it gives a little bit of a lift. And I'll try and get this one straight as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, good, good. All right, now I have already gone ahead and done these, which are our sentiments. And I will show you, I have used, I have used this set, which is, again, from the Celebration. I got this at the convention, the Stampin'Up backstage. I got this as in the prize patrol, so it was free. And I have to, now, out of the line. I can't wait to try it, actually. It looks like it's so pretty. So this is obviously one of the options. It's available in the Celebration catalogue as well. So keep an eye out. If you qualify, this might be one that you want. Along with, which one has been our most popular, I would assume this guy is our most popular one. Isn't he cute? You've probably seen him floating around, but he's in the freebies as well. So keep an eye out for that one if that one is one you like, or this one. So I've used the sentiments for sending happy thoughts and for a very happy birthday. So I've used these sentiments here, and I've also used these, which are the new tags that are available, and they are called Something Fancy Dies, and they marry up with Something Fancy stamp set, which are all words. So they marry up together with these, and you can use these together. So lots of stuff with these ones, these gorgeous not getting you in focus. There we go. And I've used this one here, which is a little angled one. Just cut that out using my small machine, and I've used it to cut out the sentiments, stamp and cut the sentiments. So what I wanted to do when I put this one together, I didn't want it to, I wanted it to be flat edged. So what I did is I stuck on a little dimensional, small dimensionals. And that one. Okay. Oh, I should have done this before, but that's okay. So I've just lined it up like that. Oh, probably not lined up straight. There we go. I've lined it up like that, and I've just trimmed off. I should have probably done this before I laid the card down, but that's okay. It works either way. And I just trimmed off the corner so it's nice and flat like that. And it sticks nice and flat on our card like that. And the same with the other one. It is like, it depends on your crafting style, but it's probably a good practice to get into, to actually put all your embellishments on first before you lay it down. I did it the wrong way around in my view, for me, in this instance, but it still can be done. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a preference. And again, I'm just going to lay that down straight. Oh, didn't take off the backing. There we go. And nice and straight, there we go. And again, just trim off the side of that label. There we go, so you can't see it. And it's nice and square on there. All right, so let's see what else we've got. We've got to put on our little butterflies, but I'm just going to decorate our little butterflies a bit first, just to give them a little bit more glissy glotter. I don't even know what the word is. A little bit more glossy. I can't even speak right now. Okay, these are new as well, and these are referred to as, what are they calling them? Opal. What are they calling them? Of course, I can't find. Oh, hang on. I think I found. Oh, flat adhesive backed pearls, and they are very pearly. They're very pretty. So I have popped a couple on the backs of the butterflies. About the medium size, I think I used. Just on the back, just to give him a little bit more, because he's just not glittery enough, right? And down there. So there he is. You can see those pearls. And up close, of course, it always looks so much better. I don't know why, it gets better the more you do them, I think, as well. I'll just put this guy down here. Oh, took him off. And these are so pretty. Oh, so pretty. All right, and there's the other one. So pretty. All right, so that's them. And again, we're going to use the small dimensionals to pop them up on, because I think with these you need to give them a bit of height. So, and that's easy to do because the back is flat, so that's kind of easy. But you just want to put it onto the back. You don't want to put it onto, So there we go, we've got our gorgeous butterfly. And I just put it over the actual, almost went in my original one. There we go. I put it almost over the wording. So I'm going to do that the same thing. Just enough to cover the actual tag. Every time it comes to fruitation, it's always so much fun because it's just so pretty. All right, and this one is the same. They make such beautiful cards. Such beautiful cards. Okay, and the same with this guy. Just going to pop him down over the sentiment. All right, so they're looking kind of good, aren't they? Oh, they're so lovely. Oof. All right, and the last thing is these. These are new as well. These are pastel adhesive backed sequins, and the colours are, don't know what the colours are. Blue, pink, and gold. Yeah, but you know how the colours always coordinate with Stampin' Up. So, I wonder what colours they are. Yeah, I think it actually says it in the book, but that's okay. All right, and I used the gold and blue. So I did a gold one and a blue one together because I really liked the gold and blue stuck on together. And I was quite liberal with them because I liked them. I think that they just matched all together this part here, like the flower, and the gold and the blue in the butterfly. So I thought that they went really well together, the colours per se. And I have got an idea I want to use for the pink, and I'll do that later in another project, hopefully. And like I said, I was quite liberal with these. I really enjoyed using them. So I'm going to use a few. So there we go. Doesn't it make such a difference? Oh, look at that. So cute. And this last one, we'll do the same again. Ooh. Okay. All right, I think that'll do. One more for good luck. There we go. And that's that one. Oh, it is so good. I love these cards. They are so pretty. So pretty. Especially with the glossy accents. Really think that the glossy accents actually make these projects look really good. There's no reason why you can't go ahead and make them without the glossy accents. You can do that, of course. But it's just the fact that the glossy accents just look so pretty together. And these cards are just a fantastic option to give somebody. Absolutely great. So, thank you very much for joining me, and welcome to 2023, and I hope it's a good year for everybody without any dramas, or too many dramas, let's put it that way. So, I hope you enjoyed the project. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon with a new tutorial, and I will see you then. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, all the links will be included down the bottom with the in the description box to go in and purchase these as of tomorrow. You can go in and do that. Thank you for joining me. Catch you soon. Bye for now.